Okay, Scott, we are live, and you are working. You got a real cool hand going there. That's
Oh yeah,
that's cool to show emotion in a hand. That's one of the.
I'm working on it. Well,
Yeah.
that panel's about done. I finished. I think you saw this page online probably, or was I
I
don't
don't
think I
think I
was.
saw it in that state. No, it wasn't
Oh,
that finished. No.
oh yeah, this page one's done,
Mm-hmm.
and so now I'm working on page two. I probably should be working on the top part first. I thought this panel would be the easiest,
No,
so I did it first. I'm working backwards.
that's the way you do it, man. You do it organically in terms of like this is the panel I want to work on. I don't know.
Well, this is kind.
Pre-planning is probably, of course, the number one skill a person needs, and you do that pretty well with thumbnails.
Well,
You
okay,
know what
so
where you're at.
So what's funny is our friend Mario asked me,
Uh
"What are
huh.
what are your? I'd like to see your thumbnails." And I said, "I don't really have any thumbnails. This is my thumb. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
It's super rough. I used to do real detailed thumbnails and would print them and all this kind of stuff. I don't do that anymore. I've discovered it's faster, and I'd end up changing them so much that it wouldn't matter. I
It's a
just
way to stay more intensely connected to something when it's new to you on the page.
Yeah.
It really does work that way. It works with paintings too. Like you can learn all these killer illustrator secrets of how these guys transferred their stuff and how they went through
Yeah.
10 steps to get to where you're finally going to be doing a finished illustration. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't, I guess I don't have it to be Norman Rockwell, basically, because that's what it takes. If you want to be Norman Rockwell, you're going to have the patience to step through it. Harvey Kurtzman, little Annie Fanny,
Yeah.
brought that up from like 16 iterations of overlays. It's like, my God, how could you possibly stay interested in something that takes you 16 iterations of your roughs? And of course, you can see it in Little Annie Fanny.
How
It's
many pages were
extremely well. I think what were they, about 4 pages or five? I don't know. There weren't many pages.
yeah, so, and monthly,
Yeah, and yeah, monthly.
and for what I heard,
And of course, yeah, and of course the demand was.
right, Hefner demanded,
Mhm. But of course, Hefner being the failed cartoonist or the wannabe cartoonist, he was a fan
yeah.
of all that stuff he brought, and of course everybody knew it too. Everybody was after that Playboy gig, including
Uh,
Crumb, which I'm on
oh
disc
yeah,
11 of that. So it's fascinating. Oh, Crumb.
Crumb would be so wrong for anything with Playboy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
He doesn't have that kind of. I mean, he does not have an appealing style to the average person. I don't think.
Well, that's interesting you say that. I mean, his stuff is well.
I
We're using the word appeal. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
I think. Well, hang on. The stuff that the typical stuff of his you see. Let me put it that way.
Hmm.
I mean, his Hallmark stuff. I guess I haven't seen a lot of it, but
Hmm.
it had kind of a weird edge to it, though, from what I've seen.
Oh yeah.
I don't see that appealing to Playboy. I mean, first off, he didn't like Playboy women, so any women he drew would not be
Oh yeah.
in
He wouldn't.
the mold of what Hefner would be looking for. I wouldn't think. I mean, I don't
No.
know.
It's yeah. That story is an interesting one, though. I mean, I'm really surprised though how very long his life was. He'd have the occasional windfall, but he was mostly just broke for
Yeah,
for a big part of his life. So that's like that's
yeah, and that's a little depressing to think that you know
someone is
somebody.
he was the very biggest, and yet he was just as broke as any of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think part of it was, I don't, I don't know. I don't know how good he was with money. It kind of sounded like he wasn't real good with money.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can make a fortune and lose it, if they're not good with money.
Oh, sure, sure. All these rappers that are instantly broke just the moment they
Yeah,
get a little taste of big money.
yeah. So I mean, I don't think I don't know, but yeah, it is a little discouraging to hear about how he struggled financially because you like to think like, oh man, he was doing, you know,
He was doing Mr. Natural. Yeah, it sounded like he was almost, he wasn't even aware of how the money was flowing in on Mr. Natural. It was his lawyer, because he,
yeah,
he later got rid of the lawyer who was doing him so much good. Of his had a lawyer, he had a legal team that was always suing everybody for using Mr. Natural, and
no, yeah.
that's where his biggest cash flow was coming from.
What was it, Mr. Natural or the Keep on Trucking guy?
Oh, keep on trucking, yeah, yeah, yeah. Which I think usually was Mr. Natural, wasn't it? With his foot out. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know, maybe, but it was the Keep on Trucking
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was keep on trucking.
iconography that he
Yeah.
got ripped off of. Which I mean, think about like the Bill Watterson that did Calvin and Hobbes. I mean,
Oh
that
yeah.
guy
He got
he
ripped
got
off on that
all the time. People
yeah.
were because he had no licensing agreement, which
Yeah.
probably worked to his detriment. Because if he had a team, that was interested in preserving it,
Mm-hmm.
they might have worked for him, but he didn't because he didn't want to sell out.
Mm-hmm. Didn't
Which
want to be
nothing wrong.
bothered. Yeah, it doesn't sound like he ever wanted to be bothered about
Well, I
things.
think I think from what I've read, he didn't. He felt he wanted to be a cartoonist, and so
Mm-hmm.
he felt like the cartoon was everything, and he also
Uh-huh.
felt like once you make like a plush, the part of the
A
cartoon
plush,
was
yeah, toy.
it was Hobbs a real cat, or what was going on when Calvin was talking to Hobbs,
Uh-huh.
and he felt like from reading in one of the books, like the 25th anniversary book or whatever, it talked about this. He felt like by leaving it open ended, it served the story. He saw that as like to the detriment of the story to answer some of these questions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that plush toy of Hobbs would have just been, would have made him an extra million if he didn't make.
That's what he says. He says I was very aware, and people were very quick to tell me, "Hey, if you sign this paper, you'll make $2 million."
Yeah, yeah,
He didn't care,
yeah, right.
which I mean is reasonable. He was doing fine, I guess. You know.
Yeah, that's the deal about people that there's some people that once they start to make money, it's like that becomes their central thing. That's, oh, let's make some more. But then there's people that start out like, oh, I've hit the mark on the money I need, and I'm happy now. And
Well,
you can't talk them into saying I need more money.
just like we were talking about before we started,
Mm-hmm.
people can work for a company that makes record profits, and it's still not enough for them.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know,
exactly. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's like,
You
you can do this. Well,
Yeah, you show them
if
on
we can,
paper where they can get some more money. It's a done deal. They'll offshore it. You betcha.
yeah, drawing police cars or a police car.
Cool.
I'm kind of cheating here a little bit because I'm drawing a light bar, and they don't really have light bars much anymore.
What do they do?
They have lights in the grill and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Some of them have them. It's not completely obsolete, but
It's no longer Adam 12. What I grew up with.
well, they definitely don't have the with the what was it, the bubble gum thing at the top.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They just we got pretty generic looking, but imposing looking. We have very dark cop cars, black, I guess. I guess they're black, solid, with just the big white type on them, police.
Yeah. David Nelson and I went to Tulsa today.
Hey, what'd you do? What
We went to Gardner's Books and a bunch of comic shops.
did you make any cool pickups?
Let's see. What did I get? It's funny, we went up there a few months ago and I saw at this one shop they had there's a graphic novel of Ringworld. I'm gonna turn on my TV. And it's 2 volumes and the cover price is $18 a volume. And
Is it good? Is the artwork cool?
It's kind of anime looking. So,
okay.
You can, it's downstairs. I'll show it to you. I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
And it's put out by a book publisher. It's not put out by like Marvel or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw this. So it's $18 a volume, and there's 2 volumes. And I saw it on their half price rack at this shop when we went down there a couple months ago. Well, now you put a $3 price tag on it. And
I gotta have it.
Yeah, I gotta have that. I'll get that for $3. This police car needs a push bar. I'm using my little model, but my model doesn't have a push bar, but it needs one. Oops.
Now you must invent.
Yeah, I gotta invent. I know what a push bar looks like. There's a police car around the corner from us, and I'm always looking at the push bar because I think if I had a car that they offered a push bar for, like a Dodge or whatever,
you'd have it on your car.
I'd 100% have one. I think that'd be cool.
Well, it's like, if you've got any survivalist in you, and you do because you have you've gone to a lot of trouble to be able to pack a gun on you.
Yep.
Having a little truck that can do everything with something that's got a hoist on it and all sorts of stuff. I could see having that if I thought I could actually cope with having to learn all of it. I don't know, it's like, oh, well, that's just 10 new things to go wrong with it, having a searchlight and a hoist and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, there you go. But speaking of, I showed Dave and I on the way up to Tulsa were talking about exercising. And I showed him your exercise routine.
Oh, you did, huh? Cool.
Yeah, Dave. So
how many remarks were made? That's curious. Yeah, in terms of like
he was impressed with your routine.
Oh, okay.
Well, so here's what happened to Dave, and Dave told me about this, but I didn't know he had acted on it.
Well, Dave, yeah.
He had a customer, at his hospital that came in, and it was the spouse and her husband came in, and her husband was like 90, and he looked like he was 70.
Oh, wow.
Dave was just astounded at how good this guy looked. And so he was like, "What do you do?" And the wife was like, "He works out all the time."
He's just maintains.
And so Dave has kind of done what you're doing. He doesn't have the time to spend like you do because he works.
Well, tell him that kettlebell, I think, is a kind of like a cornucopia of one way to go with exercise.
Well, you don't have kettlebell on your thing, but I was telling him about the
kettlebell. I know. Yeah, and, kettlebell, not ball.
Bell, yeah, bell. I think I said
can't
ball
help myself.
Too. But he said that he had a kettlebell.
Oh, he does.
He has a 10-pound kettlebell bell, and I just did it again. But he uses it. He's got a routine where you kind of orbit it around your body.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And he said that's good for working your core. He said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, see, he's on it then. Yeah, you and he can learn some more rope flow together. And did that intrigue him at all? Because the
Yes, yeah,
video includes my rope flow. Did he
yeah.
think that's look interesting?
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
And
cool.
what he was telling me is he said, well, and he was, you know what he was impressed by?
What?
You were doing something where you're kind of rolling around on the ground, not the
Uh
crawls,
huh.
but right before the crawls, whatever
Right.
that is.
Uh-huh.
And he
Hmm.
was like, I can't do that.
Yeah. It's
That's
hard.
pretty
It is hard
impressive.
when you start. Yeah.
Well, and you know what he challenged me? Can I get up from the ground without using my hands?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And I can. I tried it. I can, but boy, it's tough.
Yeah, you gotta focus and you gotta do it. There's little things you learn like well where should my hips be, you know? You can
Yeah.
do stuff like that.
Yep.
You know,
And
and then, you know, once you have a kind of like a 1, 2, 3 for much of anything, you can do it. But you then you still need the conditioning for it.
yeah.
And of course, one of the things you find is the most repeated exercise videos for older people is like, is your balance going to hell? Basically, and it's like you can test yourself on your balance. I've got fairly good balance. I always had pretty good balance. We had a jujitsu tournament, the only one I ever went to, where we just about bored these guys to death because we just got a collar tie on each other and tried to take each other down for about 5 minutes. So, and of course, you know, jujitsu is all about getting on the ground. Hey, look who's here. I don't know how long he's been here. Let's see. When did he start? 718? No, that's just a minute ago. Hey, guys, what's happening? It's Dan.
Oh, hey, it's Dan.
So yeah, that I guess I finished my story. Basically, you
Yeah.
know, I do have a kind of like innate like, hey, you can't knock me over. I got my balance going for me, you know, and but and then I say that I've had sudden when you start to fall, it's over the moment it starts, you
Oh
know.
God,
If you've ever fell, it's
I
like,
fell
oops,
walking at
I'm
work the other
down.
day, and it's like, oh my gosh, I fell. I didn't. Luckily, I didn't fall flat on my face.
Uh-huh.
I tripped over a sidewalk that had shifted, and it was
Oh,
just a
that's
gap about
right.
that
That's
much,
right.
and
Yeah.
it caught my toe, and I did that thing where you fling your arms twice. You know, you kind of flail them. Sorry
Hmm.
about that. I flailed my arms around, and I went down, and I mean, it happened so fast. It felt like I fell on my face. I
Hmm.
got up, my lip was bleeding, but I realized later by feeling how sore I was in all these different spots,
Hmm.
what I realized was I hit my knee, my hand, and then my face. So I got, you know, I didn't just go flat. I kind of crumpled to the ground,
Uh-huh.
which was probably good. But anyway, I had a little.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
well, I was going to tell you I had an adventure this week. I over the weekend at some point, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday morning, maybe sleeping Friday night. I chipped one of my teeth.
Ack.
Yeah, well, it wasn't bad, but I
Sleeping, you managed to chip a tooth?
maybe I don't know. I
Hmm.
do not know, Ellis.
Okay.
Um, I I thought I had a piece of. I was eating cereal in the morning, and I thought I had a piece of cereal stuck to my tooth. But as
It was
crazy as that sounds, and it
just
was
an
just that
uneven
gap.
spot.
I was trying to
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
out what it was. I go, what? And I go, I think I chipped my. I was at my mom's. I go, I think I chipped my tooth, and I ran to the bathroom. I go, dang it, I chipped my tooth. Anyway,
That's
so
interesting. Well, you got
well,
now you got to use your insurance, which is good about being employed.
I've already got it fixed.
Oh, okay. Wow, cool.
I had to go in Monday. I had cleaning scheduled on Wednesday.
What do they do to fix a chipped tooth? I don't know.
They have an epoxy they fill it with
Okay.
basically. He went in and kind of counter beveled it so it should stay in, and then put in an epoxy. He said I went in Monday and he wanted to look at it. So I went in Monday. They cleaned my teeth and he looked at it I scheduled a meeting the next day on Tuesday where he's going to fix it. He said, this will be easy to fix.
Mm-hmm.
And and he said, all I got to do is really match the color. And I told him it's a combination of coffee and neglect, which I think
Yeah, yeah.
offended him that I said neglect because I go to the dentist, twice a year.
He
So
says, "What do you mean neglect?"
yeah, you're not neglected. Your teeth are not neglected. Yeah, he's like, I don't know about neglect, and I go, okay, coffee.
Coffee. Yeah.
Anyway,
Dan says, "Sorry about all your issues." He just had supper, pinto beans and baked potatoes. That sounds pretty good, baked potato.
oh my gosh, we went to Tulsa. I don't know if Dan heard this. Me and my friend Dave went to Tulsa today, which is about 2 hours away. And there's a place in Tulsa that does fish. And believe it or not, I mean, because you don't think of Tulsa as having good fish, but this place has been there since like the 20s,
Hmm.
and it's phenomenal.
Back when Tulsa was the center of culture in the country, practically.
yeah, if you
The
sure.
20s.
Anyway,
No, really, seriously. I'm serious. It
oh,
was, wasn't it?
it was the no, it was the oil capital. I mean,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's why all those Art Deco buildings are in Tulsa downtown.
sure.
It was hopping in like the 30s and so on
Yeah.
and so forth. But anyway, I had red snapper with a side of rice and beans, like in like New Orleans style rice
Oh,
and beans,
yeah.
with like sausage in it, and then I had I had hush puppies. This place has awesome hush puppies. They're so soft and oh my gosh, it's phenomenal.
It does sound good, man. We're making people hungry. The Food Channel.
Oh, oh,
Thanks for dropping in.
it was phenomenal.
I'm trying to think what that made me touch up on some sort of topic. I guess I had some. Oh, I made some batter up and took one of those rotisserie chickens and, and went ahead and fried it so it would have
Uh,
more taste. You know how those rotisserie chickens can get pretty old pretty quick.
well, let me tell you a secret.
Sounds good,
Let
Dan
me
says.
let me tell you a secret. When Michelle was at one point, Michelle has been unemployed multiple times because engineering firms tend to hire up and then lay off. Now, her current firm doesn't do that, thankfully, or so far,
Mhm.
thankfully, knock on wood. But so she's been unemployed a couple times, and at one time she's unemployed, and what she would do, she'd go to Walmart and buy one of those rotisserie chickens,
Mhm.
and she'd make mashed potatoes. We'd have chicken and mashed potatoes one night, and she would pull it all. She would debone the whole thing,
Uh-huh. Sure.
and so we'd have chicken and mashed potatoes, and then the next night we'd get stuff and we'd make chicken enchiladas, and I think we did that like so we'd get between one chicken, the two of us, we'd get 4 meals. You know.
He, Dan says he made his pinto beans in the crock pot. I need to do that. I need to make a bunch of beans that last me for the week. Scott, the art is looking great.
Thank you, Dan and Ellis.
We're passing it on.
Yeah. I need to figure out what the police are going to be wearing. I drew this guy with a tie, but I don't think that's.
Hey, anybody that catches this, check out Ellis. It is easy. Yep. The you've got a new YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel where you have got a new video where you're talking about what?
Oh, me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the Taschen Fantastic Four book. Holy cow, the book's amazing. Yeah. So I got it from and I talk about this in the video. I got it from the library, so I didn't buy it. But and I talk about in the video is,
Oh, I thought you bought that.
no, I got it from the library. That's what I was
Okay.
telling you. That's a library
Okay.
copy. You haven't
Okay.
watched my video.
I haven't, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I gave you a like anyway. I says, well, while I'm here, I'll give him a like, and
There
and I've
you go.
linked to it. It's our top link. Anybody wants to check this video out.
The Yeah, so it's, I don't know what a police officer would wear. I guess they wear kind of a shirt with collar. Anyway, so it's the Taschen Fantastic Four book. It's $200. So it's not cheap, but as I talk about in the video, and it's big. It is 11 by 15, and it's 12 pounds.
Sure, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge, dude. But Ellis, it looks, and I showed it to you online before, or on camera
Right,
before we
right, right.
went live. It is like holding the comics in your hand. The only difference is it's big,
Yeah.
but they did a great job of reproducing the newsprint and the colors. It's the first 19 issues of the Fantastic Four and the annual #1. I don't own one. I may buy one in the future, but it's so big. I don't know
Yeah,
where
you
I'd
got to
put it.
decide whether, yeah, you got to decide
That's
if
the
it's worth your
problem.
space.
If they made it and it was half the size, and heck, if it's half the price, half the size and the same price, I might consider getting that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, the price, it's expensive, but when you break it down, you're getting 20 issues of the Fantastic Four, old
20
stuff,
issues of some of the most historic of Marvel, because this is the turning point for Marvel, is like saying, "Hey, we're back in business," basically. You know
basically.
what? Yeah,
It
you know.
and I love that era of Kirby. That's my favorite era.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Um, I read a great article that was talking about whether Kirby's superheroes were his best work, or they maintained that his Western, and they had
Oh yeah.
comparisons.
I
His
can see I
Westerns
can
were
see his
better.
westerns being called his best. Yeah.
But either way, I mean, this stuff is great. I love that era. I don't know what you call that. I feel like Kirby with Senate is too much Senate, in my opinion. I know that's sacrilege, but
Yeah, I can
I
see you
just,
saying that. Two things, Scott. Hey, Scott, two things. Okay.
yeah,
Feed us, Dan. You can say what you want to say. I'll tell you when he says it. I'm sure he's typing furiously.
probably. He's got changes.
I
You
just
know,
sent images for a New York police officer uniform.
oh,
So
well,
he sent that. So there you go.
um,
You were wondering.
I will be,
Yeah.
now the problem is I'm recording on my device that reads emails. So
Okay, so yeah, you
I
can't
can't
cough it
look
up
at it.
right now.
Yeah, I can't look at it now, but I'll modify if I need to. There's plenty to
Okay.
do on this page still.
And let's see if he said anything else.
What's the other one? And
And short sleeve, since it's in June. Okay, there you
oh,
go.
short sleeve.
You can easily do that. Shorten that sleeve and pencil.
Yeah, easily, no problem. As I'm erasing furiously. I don't know, and I don't know what Dan sent me. What I've debated is whether I want them to wear hats or not. I feel like they
Hmm.
should. I feel like they should be. You know what? I think I have a book on my shelf. Let me see if I can find that book that has. I had a copy of Donald Westlake's Cops and Robbers. I don't see it. It must have wandered off somewhere. But it's got. It has.
Also,
Co-
that FF book, check out that website I sent you. He's got something else he wants you to check out.
okay, I will check out the website.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, you got what that's got
Oh,
some incidental cops. I saw some movie the other day that had some great New York stuff, and I thought of you instantly. It's like Scott needs to see this. This has got some of the coolest New York stuff I've ever seen.
and what was the name of the movie?
I can't think of it. If it comes to me, I'll tell you. I recently saw Capote, which is that
Truman Capote.
the Truman Capote.
This book is falling apart as I look at
Oh,
it.
cracking up.
Yeah, the binding is not good. And I've got it on a serious tilt.
Give it a few months, they will probably have it discounted, huh? At Hamilton Books. I'd have them
Oh
without
no,
caps and
it's a Taschen book. And without caps
fashion.
in the car and caps out of the car. I'll probably
Yeah.
keep it. I mean, I get what he's saying because I think that's accurate that they don't
Mhm.
wear them in the car, but they would wear them walking. But I don't want to.
You
I think
just have
that
to say to yourself, what would Martin Milner do? There you
Mark
go.
Milner, who's Mark Milner?
Martin Milner.
I don't know who that
He
is.
was in Adam 12.
Oh,
He
okay.
was the older vet. What was the other guy's name?
Dude, I was a young child when I saw Adam 12.
Yeah. Me
Sorry.
me too. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Milner was also in Route 66. So
Gotcha.
he's been around. He's also in the Twilight Zone where he chases
Oh, look
himself
at
down the
this.
street.
This
Look at
book is
that.
going to end up in an envelope.
Look at that. Yeah,
Oh,
you
this
need to
this
put that
book
in
is
sleeves or something.
this book is one of my favorite New York books too. And like I said, it is falling apart. I haven't pulled this out in a while. Oh
No,
gosh. I'm a
you'd take your cap off in the car. Yeah, sure.
I think so. But if I don't want to show. I mean, I get what he's saying about no cap in the car and put on a cap. But unless I show them putting on their caps, I don't want to change because I don't want there to be a wait. Who are these guys?
Yeah,
You
okay,
know,
yeah. It's part of your
I think it's acceptable that they don't wear caps all the time. I mean, if it was '70s, that'd be one thing. We're kind of fast and loose with some of that stuff. I have not found a picture of a police officer yet. I know there's one in this book though.
Kent
Oh,
McCord has
fireman.
Malloy. That's right. Milner is Reed. Yep,
Can I substitute fireman?
there you go.
I'm going to say no. Look at this. How beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. How
Oh
beautiful is that?
yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, dude.
Well,
I love New
they're
York.
talking about they were showing that movie Drive, that was is it
Oh,
Gosling
yeah.
or that's in it,
Yeah.
and they were making a comment that showed all the lights he was passing on the streets in Drive, and that's an LA that is gone because all the lighting restrictions are
Oh,
now
yeah.
changed the kind of lights that you see.
Yeah. I could see that.
They won't take
Oh,
time to
God.
put the
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's right. There won't be time to put caps on. But I still would like to find a reference picture. God, look at the subway stop.
Oh yeah,
Gosh.
beautiful stuff.
This is so cool. I love New York, man. It's a shame
Spearhead
that
is good.
it's a shame that it's going to hell.
Well, yeah, I can't imagine where they're going. I mean, the whole reason it's gone to hell is they had, did you know De Blasio, before he changed his name, was a guy that as a young kid was a Sandinista.
What?
He actually went for visits to the Sandinistas. He was totally, I mean, they got pictures of him from the era, and it's like, my gosh, how do you have data like that you could, uh, what do they call it when you're in politics and you're working the opposition? But
Yeah,
y-
you could release it.
you could release that, and how could anybody vote for you after you've released that you were basically operating as an anti-American entity
Yeah.
when you were,
This is the
wow.
McGraw Hill building. Look at that building. I mean, you'll see part of this is Rockefeller Center. It's in part of Rock. I wonder. Yeah, publishing is just it's sad what the world's come to, Ellis.
Oh yeah. Well, it's having to shift and move and adapt in ways it wouldn't have to otherwise. We're all having to do that. I saw something that was asking what can we do with our mental health, and to me, it's like figure out a way to quit robbing everybody blind so they have less stress because
Yeah.
you've raised all ships by stopping with the theft. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
quit doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Take pressure off of people. A lot of people's mental health has to do with
It's all
financial
stress.
pressure.
It's almost 99% stress. If you want to drive somebody crazy, just put
Stress them
enough
out.
stress on them. Yeah.
And drugs, stress and
Yeah,
drugs.
yeah,
They
yeah.
need to.
Stress and drugs.
God, this book is cool.
Let's see
It's a
what
shame
Dan
this
had to
thing's
say
falling
that
apart.
comrade, do not
Aha!
besmirch the
Aha!
latest communist. Yep. Oh, there you go.
Yep. Oh,
Seated cops. That's
there's
what you
these.
ought to have. Get rid of those cars. Put them on horseback.
Put them on horseback. Does not work for the story.
That's how you get sent to the
That's a
gulag. Yep.
that's another Ellis excellent idea.
Yep. They come unbidden.
Yes, unencumbered by the thought process,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
they say. Okay, let me put this over here. So let me find somewhere to put this thing so I don't lose where it's supposed to go. And I'm going to use that. I'll make them short sleeve, but I'll use the rest of it. This is good. And I'll put them in a tie. I started to draw the guy in a tie,
Oh yeah. Gotta have them in a tie.
but I'll do black pants.
Yeah, the water gets lowered. The ships don't rise. Hey, I got something groovy here. Look at this, Scott. See how heavy duty this looks? And it's got this stuff in it. It's my ink. And you can see it's kind of like solid and all that. And the ink, oh, where did I put the stick? It's one of those ink stick things where you
Oh,
actually
like a
just,
like a like a powder. You dissolve it in water.
yeah, yeah, but it's a firm thing. It takes a little bit of work to actually get that. Oh, there it is.
Do you need
To
a
get that.
pistol for it? A pestle?
No, no, it just you moisten it and then you rotate it a lot and you eventually get that. It's pretty cool for a watercolor
Oh,
like effect.
nice.
But it's real nice and heavy duty. It's a very heavy paperweight. It's like a big heavy ashtray basically.
Where'd you get that thing?
Oh, I got it through Amazon.
The ink or the
Both. It comes with the ink and the
oh
whatever
it
that's called, the reservoir.
the jar.
Uh-huh.
It came with the jar. Nice.
Yes, yeah.
Very cool.
Policemen on horses. I'm sure there's someone out there going, yes, big busty police women on horses. Yes.
Yeah, that would be Robert Crumb.
That'd be, yeah, yeah. Put Sydney Sweeney on a horse and, oh my God, there's a TV series there. I can see it right now.
There's probably some kind of YouTube channel about women on horses or something.
It is so sad. Someone that managed to get as much exposure and get as much love as Sydney Sweeney in another era, she would already be moving at a gallop towards some sort of greenlit special thing she was in. It could be a TV show or whatever.
Should be like Bo Derek in 10.
Yes, yep, yep. But because she just showed a little bit of inkling about being commonsensical, people are against her. And plus, she also is not of the time in terms of like being so feminine. I'd say we go without ties. When police are in short sleeve, they don't wear ties. Ellis,
These
get out of my mind. That's right.
yeah, yeah. He said American women, not Japanese women.
Yeah.
I say they're wearing ties.
Women with horses. It's the lady. You know who I've been thinking of? It's the lady to Godiva thing. Yeah, big flowing hair too. Yeah. I was thinking about Xena, Warrior
Warrior
Princess.
Princess?
Yeah, for some reason. Yeah.
I don't even want to know why you're thinking about Xena.
Well,
Warrior.
I've only seen like maybe one or two of them. So it's weird to be thinking about it. Well, part of it is Kevin Sorbo, Hercules, just recently had a
Knee
lot of
replacement.
surgery. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you ran across that too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Don't care, but can't avoid it.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. There are certain links that you're going to come across.
Yep. Can't avoid it.
Xena is on Comet TV. Yeah, well, that's the point. Sweeney doesn't seem crazy. Scott,
Oh,
do rethink the ties.
is that what he said?
Yeah, he
Or is that
did.
what you?
He said that. No. He said it. I didn't say it.
I don't know if that was you. We'll see. You'll have to tell Kevin, or not Kevin, Jeff to not ink them.
There you go.
And Jeff will go, no, I can't. I must stick to every line Scott draws.
It's interesting to see that I need to. I've got a whole bunch of Crumb's work. We were talking about Crumb. I need to dig it out where he switched to completely to brush for, I believe it was the Philip K. Dick strip he did.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to see what happened when he just went total brush. I mean, you don't do short sleeves with ties. He's really
He's,
trying to
I'm going to ask
make
one
you
question.
understand. Okay, go ahead.
Dan, you know I love you, brother, but I have a serious question. When is the last time you wore a tie?
Oh, there you
We'll,
go.
we'll see what his answer is. Or when was the last time you were a police officer? Think of every TV salesman that used to work at Best Buy. Yes, but that's what the cops dress like. The problem is if I don't put him in a tie, I don't know what to do with his collar. Is it buttoned? I guess the top buttons. Okay, Dan, I will change it. It's funny, Dan doesn't like changes unless I'm doing them. I am teasing Dan, and I don't want Dan to get the wrong idea.
The last time he wore a tie, my
Yeah,
my mom's funeral.
Oh,
Now do I come
well,
back on that? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's awful.
I'm not even gonna attempt to come back from that.
Yeah. You know what movie I'm amazed they even managed to find a better copy of it, but I'm pleased that they did. There's a movie called, I don't know if Dan's ever seen this, called Navy versus the Night Monsters. And before, it was just stupid even trying to watch it. It was just so bad. Everything was just piratey nonsense stuff. Nah, check out the reference photos I sent. You can see what they look like. So there you go.
This is what they're looking like.
Yeah.
Send Jeff the reference photos. Jeff's the inker, by the way.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Navy versus the Night Monsters.
What's
they
this movie?
found a proper aspect ratio, and it's amazing. Just check them out, then decide. I won't complain.
Okay,
You got to check them out.
I gotta go do it after the podcast or after the thing.
Okay,
I'll draw something else. Fine.
Get off those cops.
Dan.
Well, that's why he's here.
Yes, to spy on my progress. I had a 3H here. Where'd my 3H go, Ellis?
Mamie Van Doren, that's right. She's in it.
Oh gosh.
And yep. She's and the guy that would, I think it's the same guy. Maybe not. Maybe it is a different actor. Yeah, it probably is a different actor. There's a guy that's in Queen of Outer Space that was in Rawhide. He was the trail boss.
Does Queen
Yeah.
of Outer Space have Zsa Zsa Gabor in it?
Yes, Zsa Zsa. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that crops up on Amazon all the time.
Well, it's kind of cool. It's written and I think directed by Edward Burns, or I never can pronounce his name right. It's probably just Burns, and but it's got a D at the end. But anyway, yeah, Gil Favor, that's right. Ben Dorn, poor woman's Jane Mansfield, who was the poor woman's Marilyn Monroe. That's right. Yeah, she was two steps down. That's right. Gil Favor. And then I've been watching Rawhide on West, the new channel. Yeah, Rawhide were good little melodramas for what
Yeah,
they were.
we used to watch Rawhide on Sunday morning before church. My wife and I.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but
Oh, you waiting for a little glimpse of Clint Eastwood.
yeah, Rowdy.
Yep.
Rowdy.
But yeah, the Queen of Outer Space is kind of interesting.
Worth watching.
You guys ever seen the Doom Patrol? That is actually a pretty good little miniseries. I enjoyed it.
Wait, is he talking about the miniseries, or is this
I
a different?
I don't know. They mentioned Rita Farr, the character that was the actress.
Oh,
That's
okay.
interesting.
Wait,
Rita
Wait.
Farr, the character that was the
That's-
actress that was Giant Girl.
yeah, the Elastigirl.
Elastic. Okay, I thought she was just called a Giant Girl.
In the comic, I don't know about in the comic, she was called Elastigirl.
Yeah.
But I'm confused about his.
Yeah, I am too.
In Doom,
Well,
in
wait,
Doom
he'll
Patrol,
clarify.
in Doom Patrol, they mentioned Rita Farr. I don't get it because she's a
Or
character.
is it in Queen of Outer Space that she's mentioned? Oh, wait a second. No. He's talking about Doom Patrol. They had a great line about her being the poor man's Deborah Kerr, or the rich man's Yvette Vickers, who I know both those characters. I bet Scott doesn't know
Nope.
Deborah Kerr or Yvette Vickers. Yeah.
Nope. I didn't read those kind of magazines.
Well, Yvette Vickers was in Attack of the 50-Foot Woman as the other girlfriend.
Oh, the girlfriend that was jilted or whatever.
She's in the bar and she doesn't get personally crushed. She just has debris fall on her. Yeah, that is a great line. Yeah. And plus it's so, it's a writer saying, I'm not going to write down. People are either with me or they're not. That very MST3K. It was a great description of the actress, yeah. Giant Leeches, too. Yeah, she was in Giant Leeches. Almost unwatchable movie.
Almost?
Almost. I managed it.
Did you watch it as an adult or as a kid?
I probably never caught up to it until I was an adult, so that's a deal.
Oh.
When I was a kid, it probably would have successfully scared the hell out of me, probably, because it does kind of do a couple things right. Yeah, she wasn't a bad actor. Vickers wasn't a bad actress. Just had some not so great movies. Yeah. Oh, you talk about somebody else. I got the library to buy Fiend Without a Face, and I was the first customer for it because obviously they put me in the line first, and I watched it the other night, and they had an actress in it named Pat something or other, and gosh, she's cute. So you look her up, and she only did like 2 or 3 films, but man, she was cute.
Probably married somebody rich.
Yeah, that's the deal. I think she did.
And he said, nope, no more acting for you, girly.
Watched it recently on Paul Bearer's show. Yeah. He is the horror host of NOST, the Nostalgia Network. Doctari, she was hot. And of course, she's got her big scene where she comes out of the shower with just a big towel wrapped around her. Other than the monsters, that's the most memorable part of the movie.
Could see that.
Yeah, and the interesting trivia of yeah, which is on the post. Oh yeah, they use that one image where she's startled and coming out of the into Marshall Thompson's eye, male gaze. Just that split second, that became the whole ad campaign practically.
Well,
Sex sells. That's right. The, yeah, the producers got a lot of mileage out of it. Yeah, and the guy that's responsible for the film, Richard Gordon, I believe, or something like that. He talks about that. It says, yeah, yeah, it ended up on everything. He he's one of those guys that he didn't resent any of it being happenstance that it was a success. It's like, oh no, just got to go with whatever worked. No one got more mileage from a towel outside of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm not sure I get that one. I
you
don't
don't
know it.
know Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I've seen the PBS production of it once, and that's it.
Oh,
You know what? I may have listened to the book, the audio book at one point. You think I would
it was
know
a
it?
radio. It's a radio show. You should. The library has a radio show. Check out the radio show.
Okay.
They say the towel is that every hitchhiker should have a towel. It's the most important thing in the galaxy, and then it lists all these different uses for a towel.
Okay. It is a deep cut. Yeah. Went right over my head.
It is not a deep cut. That's very common
Everyone,
knowledge.
everyone should know that. Okay.
It's the most important thing in the galaxy,
All I know
Ellis.
is like, oh, that's right. Yeah. Thanks for
Oops.
all the fish. That's what I know.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. The hitchhiker. So when I was a
BBC
kid,
television show and radio show.
yeah. When I was a kid, the local college radio station ran the episodes, and I saw an ad in the newspaper for it, and I was like, "What in the world? I want to watch this."
Mm-hmm.
And so or listen to this, and so I listened to it, and I heard the first couple episodes, and then I saw the book for sale, and so I bought the book and read the book, and yeah, it made a huge impact on me. I saw it at the right age, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, people are always, impressing you with what can be done. It's like the guy that wrote the Confederacy of Dunces. You didn't know, those sort of POVs were possible until he brought them to you,
Yeah.
and it is kind of cool that way. These things that get thrown up against the wall and worried over and refined, and
Oh, no, no,
you
no.
don't see that yourself until.
That wasn't Hitchhikers though.
Oh,
It,
really?
oh yeah,
The-
no, no, no. There's a book about the making of the radio. So the radio show came first, and Douglas Adams was hired to write it, and frequently he would be writing the end of the episode while they were recording the first one. You know, I mean, they were recording the
s-
episode, and he's finishing up while it's airing.
Huh. Wow. Man, that's wild. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he was a horrible procrastinator.
Well, stuff gets done like that. That Lost series was a huge hit where, and then people that criticize it would say, well, yeah, it's obvious because the way it ended. But they were inventing that as they went along, and here they had oh, we got a hit. We got to live
Yeah.
up to on a weekly basis, well, whatever basis they put those out in.
Yeah, we got to do a season's worth.
Yeah.
Ellis, what is the drawing at the bottom of the right page in front of you?
Oh, it's
First off, what are you drawing in? Is that a sketchbook or is that loose paper?
it's loose paper, loose.
Oh,
It's I turned basically a splotch into a scarecrow kind of character.
oh, it's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? It makes you want to solve it. Yeah.
Yeah,
By looking at it, it's like that's why you wanted to know because it.
Well, the figure has more detail than your typical drawings during this.
Yeah,
And
I was
so,
hatching, wasting time
yeah,
while you
yeah.
were telling me a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait a second. After it ended, the station played the Star Wars radio drama.
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
Adams ticked the Doctor Who producers off. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, you'll appreciate this. They'd come to him and tell him he needed to do a rewrite and lose 3 pages. He'd come back with a new script with 2 extra pages. Have to make his actors speak faster. Yeah.
uh, yeah. No, I don't know anybody like that, Dan. Oh, poor Dan. I've abused him this episode.
We always enjoy Dan dropping in. Gives us something to
Absolutely.
do.
Absolutely. Well, I think we're about out of time.
We are
And
55 minutes. We've hit it.
I need to look at these images that Dan sent me.
Yeah, right. He'd
So I
come
can
back.
ignore
Well,
them.
yeah. Never ask for a rewrite. Yep, you will get it. That's right.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
the poor person in Dan's crosshairs most of the time is a letterer.
Oh,
I have
really?
to say, having lettered. A
Oh,
couple
yeah. Well, yeah.
issues,
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to change things. Yeah.
No. The script is a guideline,
Mhm.
and which I mean, I get it. That's kind of the Marvel method. You see what the art looks like, and then you go, oh
Mhm.
wait, no, let's have him doing this. To be fair, I don't know that he's ever asked me to redraw much.
I got.
Few additions, nothing too bad.
Okay. Well, I guess I almost lost my mind. I quit paying attention and started drawing again. Okay. Good thing let's see. You will get it. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Wait a second. Good thing I'm not sure I
Woke
understand
up.
that. Yeah. My cup today. This time I'm cool with the dialogue. I think I nailed it.
I wore my cup tonight.
Okay. I got it. Good thing I wore my cup tonight. I couldn't read that.
No.
He wore it. I got
wore
it.
his cup. In other words, he's taken a few blows to the.
I meant to say wore. Okay, we're ending, Dan. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
Okay, ending it.